Right, hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to the stream, and probably welcome back to one of the. Yeah. First of all, I'd like to start off the stream by saying sorry I didn't stream on Saturday. I didn't. I decided to take a week off, week game off because I was working in the shop, like I did say, and so thought I decided not to stream. And what a game it was! Harrogate Town, obviously. Um, Guaranteeing their football in League Two next year. Obviously beating Bradford 2-1. Sadly, this wasn't the biggest story of the week for me. As you may or may not know, a lot of you probably will know. It's probably become a clip on YouTube. I might put such a video, but yeah, the Super League. That has become a massive thing over the last couple of days, the last 24 hours, and probably people won't even join, but I wanted to start the stream early to talk about it because it's something that I passionately want to talk about a lot, and it's something that for me it's disgusting. As you know, I love football and I talk about football way too much. A lot of my close friends know that football for me is a massive part of my life, and to see my beloved team Liverpool, who I also support, sign up for the Super League and also just not really care about the fans anymore, it's quite sickening if I'm honest. Being a supporter of Liverpool for for so long, and to see us just not care and trying to throw everything away is awful. And I think it's completely disgusting from all the owners. I think it just shows how bad football's got, that the big clubs want to be greedy and take it all for themselves. And yeah, I think Gary Neville hit the nail on the head the other day about how it's gonna affect football. So if you want to go check that interview out, then go and look at Sky Sports. But honest opinion is this could be the death of football. I think it's very, very serious, and we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with it all. Obviously, Liverpool being one of the 6 teams involved, it's not great. For me, being honest, I don't really want to be supporting a team that doesn't care about fans anymore. It feels like we're not wanted, which is something that you don't want your fans feeling like. And I feel like as well, one thing I should probably point out, how massively this is going to affect the lower leagues. I hope you're doing well, Joe. Just talking about Super League because I feel like it's a massive talking point and I probably should talk about it. But yeah, it's going to be massive. Like, let's look at Harrogate Town, for example. Harrogate Town have been on a crazy journey for the last 4 or 5 years. Obviously, playing in the Football League for the first ever time. And let's say 10, 15 years, they get into Premier League. It's not going to matter anymore because obviously the Super League's going to take over everything. And it's like, what is the point of competing to be one of the big teams and build your way up the pyramid if 15 teams are going to just stay in the same league and be the best teams in the world? Like, what is the point? I feel so bad for teams like Leicester and West Ham who are going to get top 4 this year. And it won't mean anything because the 15 teams won't be in the Champions League at all. And it's just, I honestly have no words. The greed on some of the clubs at the moment is absolutely disgusting. And yeah, completely agree, Joe. Like, it's football for me is always about the fans. It is always for the fans. Like, the amount of clubs that have been built hundreds and hundreds of years ago from the working class, so they had something to enjoy every single week, and it's now going to be taken away by families of billionaires and all this stuff that just want to make money. The money involved is absolutely disgusting. Like, it's honestly horrendous to like even talk about. And yeah, it honestly makes me feel sick thinking about it. Like, just seeing all the news reports about it. As well as Chelsea, it's quite funny, but not. Chelsea currently at the moment can't get into the ground because there's protests outside. Petr Cech himself has to go out and sort it out himself. So don't think they're going to be kicking off at 8 o'clock or whenever it's meant to be. So that's going to be something to look out for. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about this Super League. I don't really know what to say. It's just hard, especially I know a lot of people that do support Liverpool, Man United, all these 6 teams, and just to be told that we're not wanted and just that we don't have a place really in the club. It's just, what's really the point, really? I guess I'm really lucky to have a team like Harrogate. Harrogate Town are a prime example of the fan that they need the fans, and yeah, it's just football's slowly dying, and it's just quite painful to see, and especially the game that we in. I'm sorry, the biggest sport in the world. To see it going through this, it's just sad. But anyway, let's move on, and let's talk about today. Harrogate Town obviously playing Oldham. Now, obviously on Saturday I wasn't streaming it, but Harrogate Town did secure their safety in League Two, which was a massive achievement. Obviously against Bradford as well. Here's lineup for tonight. Obviously, as we're all guaranteed safe, Sam Weaver's probably going to be playing around with the teams next couple of weeks, trying to find a good team for Wembley. Cracknell's going to be in goal. Will Smith and Connor Rule at the back, like always, with Burrell. And a start for Roberts, who has been injured for most of the season. So great to see him back in the tie. Obviously, Thompson, Kerry, Falkenham, and McPake in that midfield, which is going to be a great partnership to see. And obviously, Muldoon and Stead, absolute legend. Starting for Harrogate Town tonight. Well, let's go have a look at Saturday, shall we, and see the goals that got Harrogate Town the win. So, like I've been saying many times, that result guaranteed Harrogate Town playing League Two football next year. Obviously, as we can see, Harrogate Town 16th in the league, 53 points after 42 games. Oldham currently below us on 51 points after 42 games. So tonight's going to be quite a big night. Obviously, Oldham, to be fair to them, have been on quite a decent run. Obviously, they lost last game, but to pick up some good wins against Colchester, Crawley, Exeter, some good wins. Obviously, have lost a couple games in between, obviously drawn to Bradford as well. So it'll be pretty interesting. Obviously, Harrogate Town start here. One win. We finally stopped the rot, which is absolutely massive for us. So obviously, this is going to be a big 4 games, I would say, to see if we can get some form going into next year. And obviously, we have the cup final as well coming up very soon. Now, seeing your comments coming through, I'm going to quickly get up Sky Sports so I can check about this Chelsea thing that's going on, because it looks kind of mental. Yeah, Joe reckons 3-1 Harrogate. I completely agree with you, Joe. I reckon I'm winning 3-1 tonight. I'm going to go John said to get 2 and Muldoon to get 1. And then talking about the Super League, which is the real big talking point, obviously, of football at the moment. Obviously, Joe has said Super League is the best league to make money. But in my opinion, football isn't about the money, it's about the fans. And why should the big teams be allowed to be in their own league and not compete and not get relegated? Like, It's not sport. If I'm sorry, but if you're in a league where you can only win and not get relegated, not have to worry about getting relegated, it's not sport in my opinion. So it's very very sad, and I think no amount of money should be ruining football. Apparently, I don't think they have pulled out, Joe. Sadly, I know there was rumours going round saying that Chelsea were going to pull out, and so were Man City. But I know Liverpool and Man United, the ones that are running it, and also I think Tottenham as well. I don't think they will pull out because of their owner being quite stubborn as he is. So we'll have to wait and see. Listen to this, Brody. Chelsea are preparing. Yeah. I think they are going to do it. I feel like as well if one team. Here is the same. What am I now? Apparently, Petr Cech's just come out and said give everyone time. So we'll have to wait and see about that one. But like I was saying, I think if one team goes, then the other teams will as well. I just think it's a very stupid idea they've come up with, and it's going to ruin football. And I think some of the things that the Realm Tradona was saying was delusional. Obviously saying that football isn't interesting. Apparently, for 16, 24-year-olds aren't interested in football, which obviously is complete and utter just wrong. Obviously, I'm 16, love football. I know a lot of people my age that love football. He also reckons football's too boring at 90 minutes, so they should make it shorter. Again, what's that going to do? I know for a fact that I won't see my club the same as I did before. But yeah, it's frustrating, obviously, and it won't really affect Harrogate Town, which is my kind of important thing at the moment. I have something to say. Apparently, if two times pull out from Premier League, it will resolve their plans. Yeah, I'll give it a rank higher. I don't really. I mean, if we talk about Harrogate Town, how it affect them, in the long run, it possibly wouldn't affect them. But then if you're looking at, like, for example, your cup runs, then they wouldn't really matter anymore because obviously, no offence, but the big cup runs, you wanted to get like your teams like Man United, Chelsea, like that's kind of the things that people wanted. So, that would be kind of frustrating. But I just feel like, my opinion, no matter what, like, if this happens, then what is the point of just trying? What is the point of just competing? Like, West Ham getting Champions League won't even matter anymore. Like, there's just no point if there's like same couple teams. Like, I'm not gonna lie. How on earth Liverpool, Arsenal, and Spurs have managed to scrape their way into this competition after being horrendously poor for the last season is laughable. Tottenham and Arsenal haven't even won a Champions League, and apparently they're in the elites. But again, makes no sense. But it's just absolutely, it's awful. Like, I've never ever seen anything like this in football or sport in my life, and this actually is probably going to be one of the biggest moments in football history, I reckon. Because I know this has been on the card for a while. But yeah, Brady, how many more games do you think you've got commentary before the end of the season? Your bedroom. Do you think you'll be able to go online? So obviously, about Joe's comment, I do actually work for Harrogate Town, as a lot of people do know. I sadly can't go to games because obviously I'm under 16. But hopefully I'll be doing live streams until the end of the season, and then obviously hoping and praying COVID goes away and then we can go back to live games and obviously vlog home and away for you lot, which would be great to be back involved. I think also the plan as well next season, when we're talking to a few people, is if I don't go to a long away game, like if I don't go to certain away games, I'll probably live stream it. Because I obviously do, I obviously do miss a couple games through holidays and stuff. So it also means that I can live stream them as well if I miss town games. So next season will be a bigger and better year, 110%. A lot of match vlogs, a lot of live streams. I'll probably be doing more live streams of doing Premier League and all that other good stuff. But yeah, that's the plan for this season or next season. This season, obviously, we've got, including today, 5 games left. I'm considering streaming some for the Euros, but we will see. I'm not really sure what the plan is for the Euros yet, because obviously who knows what's going to happen with half the squad not being able to play at the moment. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, hopefully that is the plan. We've got 5 minutes till kick off. So hopefully Harrogate Town can get a big result tonight. And I mean, we still have I'd love to see Harrogate Town pushing for the top half of the table, possibly like 13th, 12th, finishing there would be great. So we'll have to wait and see. Joe, wouldn't mind if it was one season. I'm going to be honest, mate, I wouldn't even want it for a season. I just don't think it's pointless. There's no point having a league that you can't get relegated out of. You need to have competitive. It needs to be fair for every single club. Like, no matter how financially, supported some clubs are, it needs to be equal for everyone, and it's not fair that some clubs get 3.6 billion for playing in a league, and other teams just get left out in the dry. So who knows? But we're gonna have to wait and see. It's gonna be one hell of a story to keep your eye on. I'm looking forward to see what happens at Chelsea. So obviously they're currently in the midst of a protest, which I think is great. I also think last night Leeds United walking out in the shirts was absolutely incredible. And I've just seen Luke Shaw just put out a statement. I'm just going to read it out. So Luke Shaw just tweeted, "Not a minute has passed when I haven't thought about the current situation. I wondered how I could express my opinion without causing any issues for my club, which everyone knows I care deeply about. I grew up watching the Premier League and Champions League and fell in love with the sport watching and what in my opinion are the two biggest club competitions in the world. My ambition was to one day be able to play in these competitions, and part of this determination was to show how hard anyone can achieve these dreams and play at the highest levels." I don't think that is the end of the tweet. I'm just going to see if the rest of the tweet is on there, but it's a really big tweet, I think. Yeah, here you go. There is so much passion around the world of football, and I've been privileged to experience this at first hand. However, I worry about these changes could impact the sport that I and millions of others love. We've been without supporters in stadiums for over a year now, and I know how much myself and the team has missed them in each and every game. Fans should always have a voice, and their opinions should always be counted. That is one hell of a statement, and fair play to Luke Shaw for that. I know Rashford's trying to do some stuff as well, and so is John Henson. But fair play, that is the first footballer to properly speak out. And I've just seen that Kaya has just said Chelsea are looking like they're going to withdraw from the Super League. So one club has finally got sense and going to withdraw. I'm not gonna lie though. No matter what happens, no one can ever forgive what these 6 clubs have done. The greed is unforgivable, and yeah, absolutely big stories coming out as absolutely mental. Anyway, let's move on to tonight's action. I've probably waffled on enough about the Super League. I've wanted to voice my opinion on it for a while, but thought this was the best way to do it, because obviously great to hear some reaction from you guys. But Harrogate Town, obviously, gonna be interested to see how we play. Obviously 4-4-2. It's great to see Joe Cracknell in goal as well, Robert starting as well, so hopefully we can give some other players an opportunity before the end of the season. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Obviously Joe put his 3-1 prediction in, and so did I, so let me know your thoughts. And Joel's gone for a 3-1 win as well. Absolute legend, mate. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, big game for tonight for Harrogate, I think. I mean, relegation's already kind of set. We're already safe from relegation, but we always want to win every single game. They've gone for a 3-4-2-1. Interesting formation for Oldham tonight. Obviously, they're not mathematically safe, so they'll be wanting the 3 points. But hopefully we can see some positive performances by Harrogate in the last couple of games. And hopefully we can get some players that we had on loan back in. McPake, Josh March in for next season, as Oldham are going for a huddle here. Harrogate Town are just getting ready for a big game. I need to turn my notifications off. Now you're probably wondering where Big Steve is. As you can probably tell, it's a Tuesday, So he's at Walking Football, helping the community out. So there'll be no Stephen tonight joining us. I think he might join for a little bit or before he goes, but I have to wait and see. So I can hear him coming down. But yeah, Joe's gone 3-0 as Oldham going to get us underway here at the Environment Stadium. It's a pretty big game. Come on, boys. I'm going to keep my eye on as well. Other games happening in League 2. Obviously, Colchester Southend is going to be a massive game at the bottom of the league, so that's going to be one to keep your eye on. As here we go, Harrogate and Oldham taking the knee. As we get the game. As the game is about to get underway. I think the only way we'll get him on, I completely agree. I don't know if Forest Green will want to get rid of him. I think he's proven how good he is in League 2 level, so to wait and see. Oldham get us underway now as they play it back straight to their defenders. As they're going to start out from playing from the back, which could be a quite interesting tactic to start the game. As Harrogate have already got the ball back, 10 seconds in. George Thompson, brilliant defending. It's full back to McPake, and it's cleared away from Oldham, and what a start that could have been. 17 seconds in, and the first big mistake at the back for Oldham. And Josh March just couldn't capitalise. Brilliant play by George Thompson to win the ball back. He tried to pull it across to John Stead. McPake, I think, called for it, left it. John Stead left it, and Josh McPake shot was blocked by the defender. I think it was Piergiani, the old ex-Salford man, who has put it out for a Harrogate Town corner, I want to say it is. But what a start that could have been. Massive thank you for all 6 of you absolute legends who are in the live stream right now. Don't forget to drop a like and also subscribe to the channel. The road to 2K is on its way as we start. As from the corner from Thompson. Brilliant ball. Connor Roll with the flick on. It's still there. Connor Roll with the ball in the box. Back to Kerry. Connor Roll. Brilliant ball in. Parried by the keeper as Oldham are going to try and clear. As my notification's going to go rifling off. As George Thompson picks the ball up. He's going to play it back to Sir Joseph Cracknell. Our number 2 is going to rifle it up the field. Brilliant ball towards Muldoon. The ball's it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Could have been a goal for Joe Cracknell there. It's been a very, very good start. A minute and 30 in, and Harrogate Town are looking very, very dangerous. And Oldham look quite shaky at the back from the start they've made. As loads of games are kicking off all around the UK. There's Oldham now. Going to come on the attack for the first time. As I was about to say, Joe put in the chat, taking the knee has gone on way too long. Joel should reply saying, no, taking the knee is a positive message behind it. And hasn't had the time. I feel like taking a knee is still a massive thing to do. I feel like it's great to see that some clubs can do what they want, but I feel like the message as a whole racism. It shouldn't be a thing in football, and yeah, it's just a massive message that we should definitely get out there. And yeah, if you want to go check out Brad's new video, definitely go check it out. John Parker is an absolute legend of York City, and I've been hearing good things about this interview, so definitely go check it out. Absolute legend that Brad is, and I hope you don't well, mate. As Fogden's gone live outside of Chelsea. There's so many people actually outside the ground as Connor Roll is going to clear it up the field towards George Starman Thompson's going to play it out to Lloyd Kerry, out towards McPake. Sorry, that's Roberts, number 29. Good to see him back after a long injury, the Birmingham loanee. Brilliant ball to John Stead, he just couldn't control it, and it's going to be cleared up the field as Will Smith's going to take his time. He's going to play it back to Sir Joseph Cracknell. And Cracknell's going to wave everyone upfield. And Harrogate win the throw-in. I feel like the last couple of games are going to be massive at Harrogate as well. Obviously, the players on the pitch are playing for their positions next season. Like Sam Weaver said earlier on in the season. So it'll be interesting to see who he can keep and who will leave at the end of the year. But Joel isn't gonna stop it. I support it, but players aren't. I feel like John Stead's gone down. I feel like we're taking the knee. I feel like players have decided what to do. I know Wilfred Zaha has stopped taking the knee, but I feel like players should have the choice still, and if they want to do it to prove it, to send a message, then they should. I feel like just leagues in general is a massive mistake. This could be from the back from Oldham. Blooming hell. they're trying to play it out from the back and they're struggling. I feel like more needs to be done on social media, especially. To kick out racism as a whole, as I've just seen Chelsea are to leave the European Super League as soon as possible. So one team has fallen and left this mess of a Super League. So brilliant ball in by Oldham, as it's going to try and pull it back across. Warren Burrell's managed there to get in the way, but a poor pass out as Oldham now in the box. They're going to play it across. Brilliant. They're going to go for a shot. It's going to be deflected out for a corner, and Oldham have the first their first corner of the afternoon. It's good defended by Harrogate. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below as the game goes on, obviously, of everything that is going on in football. It's Oldham now. Looks like they're going to go for a in swinger of a corner. Oh, just hit my head. Hit my hand, sorry. I won't head. Hit my hand. There's the ball going to come in the box. It's going to be left. Oh! Brilliant save by Joe Cracknell. And it's going to be cleared for Harrogate Town up the field by Warren Burrell. Looked like they missed the ball for the first time. Dropped very, very nicely for the Oldham man. And Joe Cracknell with a easy save at the front post to keep it 0-0. Yellow number 3. He tried to head it down, and it fell nicely for him to hook it with his left foot as he was shot was saved. Joe Cracknell was now number 24 is going to come forward. Brilliant run this to get past Roberts. The brilliant run by Oldham. Ball in the box. It's probably too easy. Harrogate Town needs to defend that better, and it is out for a corner, but just looking a bit shaky on this left-hand side as Roberts, I thought, got skinned a little bit too easily there. Good run though by number 24 as he skins Roberts with ease. Good little ball into number 10. Probably could have gone for a shot. Played it back to number 24. 3 of them went for the ball actually from Harrogate. But it was cleared eventually for the corner, which is going to be another in somewhere. They're going to go for a short one actually. It's going to get into the box. It's left again. It's out. Oh my god, what a goal. You know, fair enough. Number 25, the ball's dropped out to him. And an absolute wonder strike on the edge of the area, off the bar and in. And the first goal of the afternoon goes to Oldham. Harrogate have looked a bit shaky, but it was a superb strike. I don't think anyone, Joe Cracknell couldn't have said. They're going to watch the replay. It was a short corner that went through everybody out to the edge of the area, and a brilliant first time strike off the bar and in. And you're not going to see a better strike than that tonight. What a goal from Oldham. But to be honest, Harrogate Town could have defended it a little bit better. Letting the ball bounce all the way through was probably not the right idea. And we've been punished from probably a very, very good goal. Thoughts on Jose's second? If I don't know, because there's a lot of rumours going around. Obviously, there's a rumour that he got sacked because of him not wanting to train the players, obviously for the Super League, or there's the rumour going around that results have been poor. If it is for the Super League thing, then again, I think Tottenham have made a really poor decision, and fair play on Jose for having an opinion on it. Excuse me. I also think that as well, if it is on poor results, then they have made a very, very poor decision in sacking him. 6 days? Is it before a how many days it is before a cup final? I think it's very, very poor. Obviously, Ryan Mason's come in, who hasn't actually had a lot of managerial experience. And obviously, Jose is a brilliant manager to have for a cup final. So who knows what's going to happen with it? I think Tottenham have made a very, very poor decision, like I did with Poch, if I'm being honest. But their owner's just a bit weird. He just keeps making wrong decisions, and it's kind of been proven with the Super League. But yeah, anyway, number 8 now on the ball. Just going to play it across brilliantly to this number 2. As Oldham do play around it quite nicely. Has that McPate gone for the ball? Yeah, it has. As Oldham keep the possession quite well and go out wide, but it's going to be intercepted by Thompson, who's gone for a long shot. I think it's going to not bother the keeper. McCoventry's bugged again, so I'm here. Hope you're doing well, Harvey. Another shot's going on with the commentary, if I'm being honest, mate. As some goals are going in League 2 at the moment. Sorry, League 1. Northampton have scored against Ipswich Town, so that is 1-0. So quite a a team that we could play next season. Harrogate, obviously, Northampton in the bottom of the league. It'd be interesting to keep an eye on that as well. As we're going to go to the 9-minute mark. As Oldham look like they're trying to time waste already. Yeah, that's another thing. I feel like he did treat players badly, but he did seem to have an impact on some players. Now Harry Kane spoke highly of him, so did Heung-min Son, which is quite an unusual person to speak highly of Jose Mourinho, Heung-min Son. So I'm not really sure. I mean, we don't really know a lot. We're not really behind the scenes of what's going on at Tottenham, but yeah, I just think it was pretty poor as well to see the media is literally going round to his house and just stalking him, which wasn't really great. Hope you're doing well, Noah. Looking forward to seeing you soon if we can come up to South Shields. As a intercepted pass has been picked up by Josh Falconer. Muldoon now is going to play the ball out to George Thompson. Harrogate Town get an equaliser here. Bring a ball in. It's going to be cleared away by the number 8 as the Oldham are now going to come forward. There's a brilliant play to find the players out wide as Will Smith does superbly well to take it out of play. Hello. We're already 1-0 down.
Hello.
Brilliant, it was a superb goal.
So I heard.
Talking about Super League, what are your opinions on it? A lot of people...
Well, what's everybody else's opinion? I don't agree with it, but then, I just don't agree with it. If it's a complete breakaway, then I think it's the wrong thing to do. But this is more important.
Have you also heard what's happened at Chelsea? Or have you heard what happened? Chelsea being the first team to pull out. Officially pulled out.
Yeah, I think there'll be more to follow because it's not the right way to do it.
But also there's like 1,000 Chelsea fans outside the ground and Petr had to come out and scream.
What people need to realise is don't have a go at the manager, don't have a go at the players. It's your owners. If you're a supporter of those clubs, it's your owners.
Yeah.
How are we playing anyway? Because I'm going to have to go.
Yeah, it's been okay. I'm not quite shaky at the back. Obviously, it was poor defending from the corner. We can't let the ball bounce all the way through from a corner. But the striker was from the edge area.
We had any chances?
Mapeka had one 17 seconds in, but apart from that, not really. It's just been Oldham obviously need to win tonight to guarantee safety in League 2 next year.
Oh, there you go then. Bit of a challenge for us. Right, well, I'm off to my next little job with the Community Foundation.
How's your running?
Very good. Yeah, good run tonight for our town runners. So
just finished the shot, didn't you?
Yeah, there's a photo on Twitter. There'll be a photo on Facebook later. So give it a like and share it.
Pretty decent.
So I'm going to go 3-1 town.
So we've all said that actually. Every single person said that.
See you all later.
See you in a bit, mate. See you in a bit. Harvey has said, I think the Super League is a good idea for youngsters to make money. My opinion, Harvey, is it's not about making money. Football should be the fans. And the saying that everyone is saying is football has been created by the poor and is taken by the rich. Football should never, ever, ever be about making money. It should be about for communities and for families and for all the people working class that want to go and enjoy watching football and something that they've committed their life to. And I don't think it's really fair to be that's going to be taken away by the owners. So I just think the Super League, these ideas are completely wrong. Danny Rose told him the truth and didn't like it. Yeah, I mean, we can only see what we've seen, so I'm not really sure what to say. I mean, I feel like no matter what, it's just a very poor decision to sack him before a cup final. As George Thompson, I think, trying to go for a cross, but it looked like a shot, which is just gone wide. As again, poor defended by Oldham. They do look very, very shaky at the back as Muldoon trying to play it across to Thompson. Thompson, first time ball across, it looked like he was going for a shot to pick out to clutch the keeper out, but he just missed it. As now Harrogate pick up the ball again with Mapeka, but Lloyd Carey messed up the pass and it's gone straight out for a throw in. As we are now 13 minutes in, and it is still 1-0 to Oldham. Referees stop play for a second. This is sorting something out. So now they're gonna get the game underway again. Good throw in by Oldham as they pick out their players. Falconer does well to win the ball back though. Now Mapeka can drive. Mapeka, can he find Thompson out wide? He's trying to find Thompson out wide. It got blocked off. First time I think I've seen Mapeka try and play the ball after winning it. So fair play to him. But Oldham now going to play around with it as they look very, very risky at the back. They do seem to lose the ball quite often. I mean, a lot of their games have been high scoring, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. There's a brilliant switch actually, to then a brilliant switch across. As Connor Raw is going to Poor clearance by Harrogate Town as Faulknam is going to control it down to Lloyd Kerry. Brilliant play that by John Stead to pick out George Thompson. Faulknam now. Got a bit of time. What is your best Town moment? My best Town moment, I'm going to say there's two because obviously the main one being us getting promoted into League 2. We were in the ground, so and yes, that can't really be a big memory. I think the other memory has obviously got to be the Perth final day. A couple of years ago when we beat Brackley 3-0. That day was pretty special. I still have Ben Parker's shirt from the day and those little souvenirs that I got to keep. I've still got the We're Going Up flag somewhere as well, which is quite cool. Now Roberts out wide. He's going to take his time with it. Connor Hall to Kerry. Kerry's going to play it to Will Smith. He's going to have to go back to Joe Cracknell. And he's going to send the ball up the field towards Muldoon. Brilliant control by Muldoon. As apparently he's fouled the Oldham player when he's trying to control the ball. I'm not really sure. I don't want to talk about it, but bit of a very, very dodgy decision that, if I'm being brutally honest. But yeah, quite poor. Can I find the Parker shirt? I think the Parker shirt might be up there. I don't know where it exactly is, but I'll try and find it in a bit. Yeah, I've got the home one. I don't know where it is, mate. I'm going to be honest. Let me see if it's over here. I might have it. It might be in this sort of pile. I don't think I have it at the moment, mate. I don't know where it is. I do actually have, though. Looking it out. I do have his shirt from his final season at Harrogate, which is a pretty cool souvenir. Definitely quite lucky to have it, if I'm being honest. But yeah, just great to have some souvenirs for over the years. Who is that? What was the goal like? Any opinion on him? Oh, mate, I don't really know a lot about him, but that goal was class. Ball comes out from a corner onto the edge of the area, and he's just hit it first time. It's hit the bar and gone in, top corner, brilliant goal. And fair play to him. I don't really know a lot about him. As Oldham give the ball away again from the back. It's Lloyd Kerry. He's gone for a shot himself, and the keeper's made a very, very comfortable save. Let's go check up on the scores of League 2 at the moment. Obviously, some big games going on. Southend Colchester being one of them, like I've been mentioning. Let's have a look. Currently, 0-0 in every single game apart from ours. It's a lot. And a big goal has just gone in the Championship. Watford, the Cycling GK, are winning 1-0 against Norwich. What a goal that could be for their season. And to get them back in the Premier League. Obviously, Cardiff as well, winning 1-0. So it's going to be a massive, massive result for them tonight. If it stays how it's going. It's McPake now with the ball out wide. McPake. He's going to play to Stead. Stead. He's got a bit of time. He's going to try and turn. He's done well, Stead. Brilliant ball across from John Stead. And it's gone all the way through and cleared at the back. Take the ball still in the box. McPake. What's going on? Muldoon with the shot, and it's going to be saved by the keeper. Harrogate looking better coming forward now, though. First couple of chances for Harrogate this afternoon. Or sorry, tonight. And they are. We're getting one step closer, boys. One step closer. Brilliant play from John Stead to pull the ball across. Missed by everyone. And it got cleared out again. Muldoon to McPake. The ball messing around. And then a shot by Muldoon was saved again. The Thompsons could pick the ball up again. Oldham look awful at the back. Cycling his way to the Premier League. Definitely, mate. Definitely. Brilliant ball in by Thompson. And it's going to be cleared. Oldham can't get the ball out, you know. This is the worst I think I've seen a defence play this season. Genuinely. It's horrendous to watch. As Harrogate win the throw-in again. Obviously, no Dan Jones tonight. So we can't go for the long throw-ins. I think he's injured, actually. Which is quite annoying. As Joe Cantwell going to pick the ball up. Ben Whiteman has scored for Preston against Derby. And MK Dons beating Bristol Rovers at the moment as well. So, some goals going in the leagues around England at the moment. As George Thompson wins a corner. Swindon now 2-0 up against Portsmouth, but George Thompson has won a corner here at the Environment Stadium. So Harrogate Town look to get level and stop Oldham from securing their place next season in League Two. Obviously, there's a lot of games. There's 3 games to go. But obviously, we want to stop them tonight. Obviously, everyone does. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Thompson now. The ball in the box. It's going to be cleared by number 2. Down towards McPake. He's done very, very well. He's still got the ball, McPake. He's driving. McPake out to John Stead. Stead going to put the ball across, and it's going to be out for the corner. Thoughts on 3rd of May. I'm frustrated that the game isn't with fans. Obviously, you got to respect the decision of the FA. In the end of the day, I think it's fair enough they're letting NHS staff into the ground. I know obviously there's a few people questioning why there's a couple Leicester fans, but if they're from the area, then the NHS staff, then fair enough, let them go into the games. But I'm excited for it. Obviously, it's a cup game, so anything can happen, so we can't disrespect Concord. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great to see the club at Wembley again in under a year. So just going to be great, and I'm looking forward to see who we actually start as well. If we give a Cracknell a goal, pretty cool. As now Mansfield are 1-0 up against Scunthorpe. It's Oldham. We're going to try and play out from the back again. They have been very, very poor at this. As now Walsall now 1-0 up against Salford, and again they've lost the ball. Oldham, why are they going short every single time? They can't get the ball. McPake now, with his short socks, is giving the ball away. Now Oldham can try and get out. Which, to be fair, this number 28 is number 24. Is it? Is very, very good and very, very skillful on the ball. As now Oldham are going to try and calm it down. 20 minutes gone. So far, the environment statement is still Harrogate Town 0, Oldham Athletic 1. But it's still a long way to go, and the way Oldham defence is looking, Harrogate Town probably will score tonight from the way the defence of Oldham is looking. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. As Oldham have another throw-in. As waiting for the ball. Another goal. Cambridge have scored against Leyton Orient. It's going to be a big goal for their season. As I think they're trying to push for the title, if I'm not mistaken. As Oldham are going to get the game underway again with number 2. Brentford have scored against Cardiff, so it's now 1-1. As Oldham lose the ball again in the midfield. As Burrell is going to let it go for Thompson. Going to go into Falkenham. It's got a bit of time on it. Goes down. Lloyd Carey's going to go back to Connor Rawl and Will Smith. As they're going to play it across to Josh Falkenham, the Terrier, in the middle of the park. As now Burrell is going to try and look for a pass. Going to go back to Falkenham. He's going to go for a long ball. Who is going to find Piergiani. He's going to let the ball go out for a Harrogate Town throw-in. As now Warren Burrell is going to take it. In towards Thompson. Back against George Thompson now. He'll take his time. Going to go across to Connor Rawl. He's going to put a ball into the box towards McPake. It's a poor ball. McPake puts his thumbs up, but it's not good enough from Connor Rawl, that if I'm being honest. And now Oldham are going to get the game underway again from the back. And guess what? They've lost it again at the back. Another mistake at the back from Oldham. They can't get the ball out, these lot. As now Morecambe have scored one up against Grimsby. That's going to be a big goal for Grimsby's season. Now McPake has got 3. He's trying to take on 3 players. It's now John Stead's going to get the game underway straight away. Ball in the box. It's going to be cleared. Thompson with a header across again. And it's going to be cleared again. As Harrogate Town looking for this goal. Is now Will Smith's going to play a brilliant ball to George Thompson. He's going to go back to Falkenham. Falkenham's got a bit of time on it. Back to Thompson. Needs to look for a man in the box. He's going to put it in the box. Towards Muldoon. It's flicked on and away. As now Falkenham's going to pick the ball up again in the middle of the park. He's going to play it back to Connor Hall. He's going to go across to Roberts. He's had a solid game so far. He's going to play it across to Connor Hall again. He's got a bit of time on it. He's going to go for that Wembley switch towards Josh Falkenham. He's going to have a take of time on it. Burrell now. He's going to pick up the ball. Burrell. He's going to play a nice little disguise pass to Thompson. Thompson looking for options. He's going to play it back to Burrell. Burrell. He's going to turn this man very, very well. Back to Thompson. Another brilliant disguise pass. Thompson now into Muldoon. Harrogate Town playing this ball around superbly. As Lloyd Carey's going to go back to Falkenham. So trying to find options Harrogate. As Burrell's been picked out again. Thompson again. Going to play Muldoon in the box. Muldoon's going to hold it up. We go back to Thompson. Thompson trying to find a ball. Blocked back to him again. Muldoon, Harrogate Town keeping the ball so well. As now Warren Burrell. Back to Thompson. Brilliant switch. Brilliant outside the boot pass to Falkenham. As now Burrell goes to Thompson, who lets it go out for a throw-in. That was good play by Harrogate Town, keeping the ball superbly well. As Falkenham's going to quickly play his ball to Connor Rawls, who's going to get closed down. Oldham trying to close Harrogate Town down now. As Falkenham going to play a ball quite poorly to John Stearns. Now Oldham can pick the ball up and try and get on the counter-attack. Brilliant play, and he's been taken down by Will Smith. 25 minutes gone, halfway through the first half, and it is still 1-0 and Harrogate Town looking the better side, if I'm being honest at the moment. Obviously that's the only real chance of the game, big one, and Oldham have taken it, but we'll have to wait and see what happens in the next 20 minutes. As Lincoln City have scored against Burton, and they're now winning 1-0, as Oldham are going to come forward again. As they win another throw-in, Oldham. That is quite poor from Oldham as they give away the ball straight away from that throw-in, and Harrogate Town can regain possession, and Burrell's going to take the throw-in down on the right-hand side. As Burrell is going to go for a long throw-in up towards John Stead. It's going to be flicked on the way by the Oldham players. Muldoon is getting pulled all over the place as they're giving a free kick against him, and Oldham can now take their time. I think that's a score prediction in the comments. He's gone 2-1. Hopefully, I reckon Harrogate Town will win 3-1 tonight. But let's hope and see what happens. As Muldoon with a flick on. Pake's going to try and win it back, but a ball by Oldham's defenders gone straight to George Thompson on the other side. As Thompson's got a bit of time, he'll play it to Falkenham. To Kerry, back to Falkenham. Falkenham. Going to look for a switch to Pake, I think it is. To Roberts, actually. Roberts, brilliant touch. Roberts, brilliant ball across as well. And it's going to be cleared away by Oldham. What a run from Roberts and a brilliant ball across. And Harrogate Town have the corner, but brilliant play again. As it's going to be George Thompson, I think, is going to take the corner. What a brilliant play this is from Harrogate Town, though. Brilliant ball. Brilliant touch by Roberts as well. And to get in behind number 2, put the ball across. I think if that was left by the defender, then it would have been in. Man City have now decided they don't want to be a part of the Super League anymore, and they're pulling out as well, just being confirmed. As Man City tell organisers they do not wish to be a part of the European Super League. The best stadium in the Premier League, I think, is going to be the new Tottenham one. That stadium is absolutely phenomenal. We're going to want to look at Shrewsbury, and now Harrogate Town have this corner. It's swung in by Thompson. It's gone all the way through to Lloyd Kerry. He's going to clip it back in the box. Keeper, it's easy for the keeper, that. He's now going to try and calm it down. But yeah, massive stories coming out now as 2 Premier League teams are now leaving the Super League. Will it go ahead or will it fold? Be very, very interesting to see. I still think that no matter what, it's disgusting they even tried. Let's go check. Man City withdraw from the Super League. Big story. As Kevin De Bruyne has just put out a statement about it. So, brilliant to see that clubs are finally realising that the Super League isn't the right answer. And Jamie Carragher has just been quoted saying the Super League is now finished. As I said last night, once one goes, they are done. The rest are your scavengers. Hurry up and do the inevitable. So hopefully, the rest of the Premier League will follow them and leave this idiotic Super League behind. But no one's going to forget how greedy these clubs have been. As now Harrogate Town have a long throw, it's going to be picked up by Oldham. Bit of a poor header to McPake. McPake's going to play Muldoon in. Good defending from number 2. As Oldham, for once, get the ball clear from their own defence. As now Oldham going to come forward. Burrell's going to do well to clear it and put it out for a throw-in. Some big news are coming out from the Super League as we started streaming. I knew it was worth talking about it. I wasn't going to talk about the Super League if I was being honest, but I was like, I feel like I have to. And, yeah, some big stories coming out now. It's great to see. As another poor ball by Oldham, as they win the throw-in from that, to be fair. I feel the referee's been a bit too nice to them tonight, as they're getting most of the free kicks. As now, brilliant tackle by Connor Rawls. McPake picked the ball, Falkenham to McPake. So they play it to Falkenham. Brilliant play from Harrogate Town. Muldoon trying to find Falkenham and McPake, but it's just a poor pass and miscommunication as that attack runs down. Burrell's going to flick the ball forward towards absolutely nobody as it goes back to the goalkeeper as they're going to reset from the back. Oldham. I think Harrogate Town's tapped it now, so they've got to press from the front because Oldham can't handle it. Spurs won't pull out now. I could see him pulling out. I think now Man City and Chelsea have gone, and PSG, Bayern and Dortmund don't want to be involved, then who knows what's going to happen. Well, now we've got, 12 teams involved. So I'm not really sure how they could do it. Just have to wait and see. As now, there's going to be a long throw from Roberts up the field for Harrogate as Stay wins the flick on towards Muldoon. Colchester United have scored against Southend. That's a big goal in the bottom, in the scrap for relegation. Are a lot of chances. There's been quite a few. Oldham's goal obviously being the big one. But Harrogate Town have played quite well, playing some good football. The real big chance of the game was for Harrogate, probably 17 seconds into the game actually, as McPake's shot was blocked by the keeper. That poor pass from Harrogate. As now Oldham who try and catch us on the counter attack again. Poor by Connor Rawls. Now number 8's going to come forward, who scored the goal, I think. Brilliantly left as Oldham have got a free kick on the edge of the area. And that's quite poor defending for Harrogate. And if Oldham go 2-0 up here, then we'll be kicking ourselves. So brilliant done for number 24. As it caught everyone out. And if that shot had gone in, as well, that referee could have been in a big trouble because he blew us before the referee player had a shot. It's Northampton now 2-0 up against Ipswich. As Joe Crackle's going to try and sort his wall out for the free kick to Oldham. Looks like, I don't know who's stepping over it. Looks like they're going to try and block Joe Crackle's view. Oh yeah, Oldham have his tattoo, don't they? As brilliantly blocked by Harrogate Town. As Oldham give away a free kick. That did not go well, did it, lads? And Harrogate Town survived that chance. Just over half an hour gone in the game. It's still 0-0. Sorry, 1-0. What am I talking about? As Muldoon's going to pick the ball up. Lloyd Carey's going to try and pick the ball up again on the edge of the area. Oh, the ball nearly dropped to John Stead. We're getting quite unlucky, Harrogate Town. Yeah, I feel like if the ball drops for us right, then we could get the goal. But Oldham do look really shaky at the back. Surely not from the back again. Surely not. Yeah, they're doing the right thing. They're going to Oldham clear the field. But it's going to be picked up by the number 24 again. It's going to be hooked up by their players. As Will Smith done well with the header. It's going to be let bounce towards Muldoon. Brilliant touch by Thompson now. Brilliant ball again to Muldoon. It's going to play a bit of a weird touch as he loses possession. It's going to be a switch. It's going to be dealt with by Connor Rawls. As Falkenham's going to play it to Warren Burrell. He needs to be careful. He's got 2 players around him. He gets tangled in, taken down quite easily. But Harrogate Town win the throw in. I'm sorry, what am I on about? Free kick. I'm not with it tonight, lads. I'm sorry. As Connor Cotterill's going to play it back to Joseph Cracknell. Long ball by Cracknell. Do you know what I'd love to see next 2 games? We give Melvin Minter a run. Give Melvin Minter a stint in goal, lads. What harm is it going to cause? There's now Falkenham. Trying to play a quick free kick that's instantly given away. As Roberts is going to deal with it quite well. But Pate brings the ball on towards Muldoon. Sorry, low carries. Low carry wins a header again. Falkenham wins a header, but just loses the ball. As Oldham come forward now. On the left-hand side. As good defending by Will Smith, but he's been beaten. And Warren Burrell is there to cover and kick the ball out of play. Well, mate, now. I'm getting hiccups now. Kicks it out of play for a throw-in to Oldham. As they're going to throw it down the line. But it's going to be picked up again. And it's going to be easily dealt with by Joe Cracknell. He's going to take his time with it. As he's looking, I think he's going to call for a long ball at the field. Just going to be left by John Stead. And Oldham going to clear it again. It's a bit of hoofball really now from both teams. As Harrogate have given away an offside. Have been caught offside and going for another free kick. As Oldham look like they're going to go from the back. Well, they're going to leave it to their keeper. That's what it looks like. As Oldham's keeper's going to send it up the field. And flicked on again by number 2. But John Stead's there again to win the ball. As Harrogate Town win a throw-in now on this left-hand side. To be fair, for his first game back, Roberts has done quite well. I think he's been pretty solid on this left-hand side. Good little run as well to try and really set up a goal for Harrogate. So it's good to see that we're giving these players a go. As Muldoon's trying to get in behind the defender, but it's going to be cut out and cleared with a brilliant switch by Oldham, which has caught Warren Burrell out. As they're going to go into number 24. It's caused a lot of danger tonight. He's got a lot of players to beat. And it's just gone over and out for a corner. I've just had a message off my mate saying I just realised I can't stop supporting Liverpool. I have that tattoo. What a comment I've just been given. But yeah, it's quite sad actually talking about it. It's like I can't see myself supporting Liverpool the same way as I used to. Like, it's just really sad. Like, I don't feel like I can because of what's happened. As Oldham put the ball in the box again from another corner. Brilliant save by Joe Cracknell. And Harrogate Town need to wake up. Brilliant save by Joe Cracknell as Harrogate Town have been handed another lifeline. No one's really switched on. A brilliant header. As looked like John Stead didn't follow his man. As Colchester United now 2-0 up against Southend. Another big goal in the relegation battle, which could put Southend down. But now John Stead's going to pick up the ball and win a throw-in by Harrogate. As Thompson's going to leave it for Warren Burrell. He's going to start again at the back and go to Will Smith, who's just got to send it up the field like he always does, up towards one of the players. As Lloyd Carey's going to pick up the second ball. Going to play it to Thompson. That's a poor ball. But Harrogate get the ball again with Will Smith. Going to go for another clip ball across. It's going to be picked down by Lloyd Carey. And Muldoon's going to play it back and lose the ball again. Harrogate looking a little bit sloppy now. Coming towards the end of the half as Will Smith's going to let it bounce. And going to hook it up the field again, which has gone out of play. Harrogate looking a little bit more sloppy now, which isn't good. Especially after the start, after the reaction we had from going 1-0 down. Now Oldham with the free, Oldham with the throw. I think Harrogate Town need to be careful not to see a second here. If we go 2-0 down at half time, it'll be a very tough game to get back into. as Lloyd Carey is going to play it across to Roberts, who's going to play it back to Cracknell, who's going to straight away clear it up the field, which is a brilliant touch by John Stead. Now McPake, but John Stead wins a free kick. Brilliant touch. And now Lloyd Carey's going to get the game underway again with Roberts. As Roberts going to play into McPake. McPake going to try and get around his man. He looks like he got fouled. He has been fouled. And Harrogate Town have the free kick. Just under 40 minutes gone. Will we get a goal before half time? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As it looks like George Thompson, the Starman's going to be whipping another delivery into the box for Harrogate Town to hopefully get a goal from. As Sheffield Wednesday have scored against Blackburn Rovers. What a goal that could be. Some big goals going in tonight in the Championship and across England. As Thompson's going to deliver the ball into the box. Brilliant ball. It's not going to be won by anyone else as McPate's have the ball now. He's going to play it to Burrell. Now back to McPake. It's going to go back to Josh Falkingham. It's going to go to Thompson. We need to be careful as we get lucky at the back as Cracknell's going to clear it straight away. It's a poor clearance. Harrogate Town looking creating our own problems now. Now number 9 is going to set in his teammate. He's going to play again. Brilliant ball. And he's hit the side netting and Harrogate Town have again been let off. That is very poor from Harrogate Town. They need to be careful. Poor play by Falkenham and Thompson to give the ball originally. Cracknell clears it. Kerry's touch played it straight back into them, to Oldham, who tried to get on the counter attack, but their chance has hit the side netting. As Harrogate need to calm down. Take his 1-0 deficit at half time. As Portsmouth have got a goal back against Swindon. But I don't think there's long left in that game, so I'm not sure how they can get back into it. Connor Roll now with a flick on towards Thompson. Thompson to find Muldoon. Muldoon's going to go for a strike, and that has gone over the bushes and over into the garden. And that is Muldoon's first attempt of the game. It's Accrington Stanley have scored against Doncaster Rovers, and they're winning 1-0. And yet, Portsmouth have got 7 minutes to find another goal to get back into the game at Swindon. As we're approaching half time, 4 minutes to go. As Oldham are going to clear it up the field once again. It's going to be left. And now they're in behind here. As they clear it, it's going to be a goal kick. I thought they gave away a penalty to Harrogate. As Will Smith tried to go in for a tackle, but looked like he caught the man late, but goal kick has been given. As it was a penalty that Doncaster scored. Right, fair enough. And they're going back to that chance earlier, which from Joe Cracknell's save. Brilliant save as well. Then they'll go back to the goal. What is a brilliant strike and off the bar and in. Nothing you can really do. It's a brilliant goal. Straight in. Number 25 with a strike. Now Roberts has a throw in. Looks like they're going towards Stead. Stead got pushed. The referee's not going to give anything. As Lloyd Carey's going to win the ball back. Brilliant nutmeg as Roberts picks the ball up again. So go back to Connor Rawls. Going to loft it up towards Stead. Stead with the flick on. Trying to find Muldoon. The ball is going to be kept in by Oldham. And somehow kept again by Oldham as they're going to clear up the line. Quite got lucky there. As it's going to be cleared by Will Smith up towards. But Peggy's giving away another free kick as Cheltenham have scored against Stevenage. Then I want to look Lloyd with the goal. So big goals. Should we see how it affects the league table? I think the Chelsea game's been put back to A15. Cheers, mate. Hope you're doing well, Andrew. Port Vale scored against Barrow. Bolton are beating Carlisle United. Morecambe now 2-0 up against Grimsby. And currently, if I'm not mistaken, that leaves Southend. How many points? Oh, they could be out of it, you know. They are currently... How many points is that? 7 points off relegation. Or from staying up with 3 games left. They have to win every single game. That could be massive. It does look like Barrow will be staying up and Southend and Grimsby will be going down. It's possibly too late for them to get back into it as Oldham now with a free kick. It's come out again. Brilliant save by Cracknell. How has it not gone in? Goal off scramble. It's not even cleared out the box yet. As Oldham now we try and play a chip ball throughs, which Carrick does well to win, and done well to clear up the field. As Oldham going to come forward again. How much time we got? Brilliant tackle by Lloyd Kerry. Harrogate out attack here. Muldoon in towards McPake. He's just lost the ball. Just lost the ball. I think the Chelsea game has been postponed and put back, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Chelsea game has been delayed by 15 minutes. As a big game tonight in League One that my dad would be really interested in. Hull City versus Sunderland has just kicked off. As just seeing that Chelsea and Man City will be leaving the Super League. And apparently Man United, Liverpool, Tottenham and Arsenal are the remaining 4 clubs in the competition, with Sky News reporting that one of those clubs is also considered withdrawing. So a lot going on as the half-time whistle has gone at the Environment Stadium. Currently, Harrogate Town 1-0 down to Oldham. I thought it was been a pretty good half. Oldham looked very, very shaky at the back, if I'm being brutally honest, but a moment of genius and magic in the 7th minute has put Oldham 1-0 up, and at the moment securing themselves League 2 football next season. Anyway, I'm going to go for my half-time break. I'll see you guys for the second half, where hopefully Harrogate Town can get the goal and also get the win. See you guys in a bit.
It's all about staying in League 2 this season for Harrogate. Simon Weaver's side are almost over the line. The challenge for them now to re-find some form to take momentum back into next season.
Me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus. I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion. My skin is black but golden. I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mine is burning.
Muldoon sends it in, and it's a good save by Gilts, but he can't keep it out a second time. Mark back on hand, and Harrogate get themselves in front.
Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me how you're with me now. Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd, but still I just look around. Now you with me now. Why you with me now?
Crack here, and he's not too far away. Has it taken back off him by Isgrove, whose effort finds a way in. Thompson to take towards the front post, and it's volleyed just wide. Owen Doyle is going to take aim, and Bolton are into the lead.
It's too late to shut it down.
Throw-in launched into the area, and it's tipped over the top by Gilks. There is the full-time whistle.
Don't even know what time is. Somebody stop the virus.
Instincts going no, looking bad like a bat with an eye patch.
Formed way back in in 1914 and had 2 promotions in the last 3 seasons to get here, from finishing second and then winning the playoffs in the National League North and last season in the National League.
Up on a hunt for a crown, when I get it, I'm a runner, cause nobody in the game right now even deserve it. What I need a crown for anyway? I should have a halo the way that I made a penny turn to gold, independent for your thoughts, I bet a penny for your soul. You know you want the riches and the money and the fame, so take a bite of the fruit if you choose. Let the juice drip down, then away to a pile full of gold. In a house up on a lake, 10 holes on the grapes, new clothes in a row full of J's and a lemon in the garage. Looking like a zoo in here, whole crew in here. What it do in here? They got lost my mind. Little screw in here, then I walk outside.
Now they're looking for an equaliser, and Martin's finally got it. As Bravery gets in the equaliser now.
And everybody falling from the elevator. Now I'm Bray Rice in this. It's like I'm rice and take a bite. It's nice and I have a nice time with it. By the time that it finds the way to the right side of him,
Headed down, and Harrogate have the lead. Just before the half-time break, Jack Muldoon.
I don't give a damn like I don't want to kill. Let me feel it like the purpose of the work is working. And never been a purpose thing to me. I just do what I love and it works for me. So I'm freaking every check. I put the money in the pushing me to be gunning to the finish and the getting of it. But everybody know I'm working in the sea. I do it differently. So only time will give me everything that I deserve. My id.
I was just 18, a boy with a dream, in love with the flow, with a sight on the scene. Not many know what it's like to be seen, but I'm getting to know now. Just 18, little black boy with a dream, with the craziest mind and the lowest esteem. Trying to find what happens at the highest esteem. So I had a dream and a couple called me extreme. I was thinking about what could make me better, cause these times is cool, never made me clever. Too cool to fool to retain that era. I was trying to be great, they were telling me never, so I got a craft with the work in it. A couple had a laugh when they saw me working it. And I was trash at the start and I stunk like a fart, but the heart in my work had me murking it. And that was 5 years gone, I've been doing it strong, working night till dawn, and singing my song. Nobody telling me I'm doing it wrong, cause I was telling them that really I'm just 18. A boy with a dream, in love with the flow, with a sight on the scene. Not many know what it's like to be seen, but I'm getting to know now. Just 18, boy with a dream, in love with the flow, with a sight on the scene. Not many know what it's like to be seen, but I'm getting to know now. Just 18, little black brother with a dream, face the place in the diabetic regime that made it seem like I was never part of the team, but I was David. Never let it ruin the dream, cause I was hitting up a giant that was bigger than most, it's bigger than me. Couldn't see the hell of a ghost, it's living in me, cause I was just a relevant host to a degree. You could say I was better than most, cause I kept on working, put the time in. Though they hate, see I kept on shining. Now the flow is divided, ultrasounding, and I will never stop trying. I'm tightening until the flow gives me a shock like lightning. I make this smile in your face excitement. See, I was told it's my one assignment, and now I'm telling them that really I'm just 18. Boy with a dream, in love with the flow, with the sight on the scene. Not really know what it's like to be seen, but I'm getting to know now. Just 18, boy with a dream, in love with the flow, with the sight on the scene. Not really know what it's like to be seen, but I'm getting to know now. Just 18, started at 16 with a dream so big, no self-esteem. Just 18, started at 16. He will make it, but we have to watch him though. See, just 18, now I'm getting bigger than ever. I'm better, ready to take on whatever. The people grow, cause it took 5 years of pressure and never ties. It's ever so many lines, the better, and I know I'ma get this grow to a place where the people know that my words don't play. And until that day, I'ma rap this way, practice. So they see a mad display of a team they claim never rap this way. And it was true, but I dreamt I may be the best. And the rest in the words I prayed, I said that I'm just 18. Started at 16 with a dream so big, no self-esteem. Just 18, boy with a dream, in love with the flow, sight on the scene. Not many know what it's like to be seen, but I'm getting to know now. Just 18.
What a start!
30 seconds in!
What a start!
And the Scottish Aguero
boy
has
with a
made
dream,
it
in love
1-0
with the flow,
Harrogate.
the sight on the
Get
scene.
in there.
Not many know what it's like to be seen, but I'm getting to know now.
Down,
Right, welcome back. I'm just quickly going to shorten that little break because there's some breaking news coming out from the Super League. Now, it obviously has been confirmed that Chelsea and Man City have pulled out of the Super League. It's now also being heard that all 12 clubs are now meeting right now to discuss the end of the Super League. I've also been hearing that Atletico Madrid are pulling out, and now Man United are going to pull out as well. And some massive news is that Ed Woodward has resigned as chairman of Manchester United. Finally, that idiot at United has gone. No one liked him. It's absolutely massive for the club. I'm going to see if I can get Ewan on, my mate or my cousin, and see his reaction to it. Right, I'm going to see when Ewan's on to get his reaction, because I know he'll be, I think, very happy about this announcement. It's quite a surprise though, isn't it? Ed Woodward, after all these years, it's because apparently after all the backlash over the European Super League, and there's been a goal in the game at Hull City, and have Sunderland revived their playoff hopes or promotion hopes, as they are now 1-0 up against Hull City. But wow, this is massive news. So Ewan, as you arrived, as you may or may not know, Ed Woodward of Manchester United has officially resigned as your chairman, as he's decided to leave because of the backlash of European Super League. So Ed Woodward is no longer a chairman of Manchester United. That is massive news. I think for football, really, I know Ed Woodward is not the greatest chairman in the world, as you've rambled on about me, as you rambled and told me before. So massive news. Wow, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's all kicked off and I've been live on stream, hasn't it? The Super League knockouts have continued. What is brilliant. Absolutely insane what's going on. You just put pocket in the chat. That's huge news, obviously, as well. Chelsea and Man City obviously have left the Super League. So what a start to this domination from the fans. But yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm going to go from a break again, just to, obviously, breaking news. But yeah, I'll see you back in a couple of minutes. But yeah, what breaking news that is.
Always fine lines between us, they say nowadays. Don't mean much, cause an anchor in the sand. What we did, but my ship says sail, and I'm here to tell that I don't mean like the others and I keep searching, and I can't seem to find what I'm wanting. It's changing all the time, and if you noticed a different side of mine, then I found what I've been looking for. 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 Should I wait? Should I stay to see it unfold? 'Cause I'm told I need it. I'm not frightened to take a step away, but my ship says sail, and I'm here to tell that I don't mean like the others and
Harrogate 1.
Battle of the two newly promoted sides had very different beginnings to life in the Football League. Harrogate Town bouncing on from 2 promotions in 3 seasons, already on the result of 8 points from 5 games so far.
Ain't nobody coming out, we done it from 100 yards, trying to hit my mark, missing every time. This'll be the start.
Slips underneath Dixon, and Jack Muldoon gets his 4th already this season.
And they fans singing every song, and they copping merch. This'll work. I emerge while you falling off from perk. While you leaning, I'm even scheming to heat up like steaming demons. I left for 6 years, they feeding. I came back to make a scene and get rich. All the benefits, all the businesses, smoking mirrors to make it clearer. I'm all up in your shit. I'm like the clown from Acres down here. Everybody flows. I've been back in the baddest, and everybody knows. Body blows to bring their head down. I'm ahead now. Stacking bread and cut the overhead. I'm more prepared now. Feel like Freddie to your favorite rapper. Get it scared now. Get them all inside my dreams, except they really dead now. Head down.
The fairy tale continues. Their first home win. Their history in the Football League would have caused.
The lads are out for the second half, and now there's even more breaking news coming out. According to football tweets, a lot of news resources, news pages that you can trust. But according to them, all 6 Premier League clubs have now left the Super League. Now, if this is true, massive news. As now apparently outside the Chelsea ground at the moment, loads of fans are just chanting, "We saved football." But what a day this could be for football fans in general, as the Super League is no longer. Come on, boys. Brilliant result. Shows that football fans mean more than the rich owners of Harrogate Town trying to get the game underway. The referees put a halt to it already, as I've been getting a message off some people. Harrogate Town now get underway. Connorall's going to play a long ball up towards Johnstead, who's going to keep it in, to be fair. As Naked didn't keep it in. He did not keep it in. As we go again, as... Oh, what a stream this has been. To say we started it with all teams still wanting to compete, and now we're looking at the fact that it could be cancelled and all the clubs have left. It is incredible. It's a massive chance for Oldham as Cracknell's been beaten, and that is 2-0 Oldham. 33 seconds in, and Harrogate Town are already 2-0 down. Oh my days. Poor start for Harrogate. Oh, have I got the wrong thing? There you go. Back on. Very poor start for Harrogate this. Long ball, number 2. Goes for the shot. It's parried by Joe Cracknell. And number 24 has been superb today. Sends Cracknell to the shops. And finishes it in quite nicely. And that is 2-0 Oldham. As my stream is now lagged. My stream's just gone off. Oh no. There we go. We're back underway. Harry. Oh. Boys, I don't really want to stress him. My stream's just crashed. Yeah, my stream just decided to crash. So at the moment, I can't really comment on it. As give me a minute, boys. I'll get back into it. As yeah, this is quite worrying. Let me know if your stream's crashed in the comments below, because I don't know what's just happened. I've just been kicked out my account and everything. So, I'm not totally sure what's just happened. Come on. Let me get back in. Come on, let me in. Oh, is it going to work? Yeah, we're back on. There you go. 40 minutes in, still 2-0. We haven't really missed anything, boys. As Muldoon picks up the ball, he's now going to drive. He's got 4 players. He's got a lot of players around him. Poor ball. Trying to find another carry. Carry's going to pick the ball up somehow, though. Oldham do well to defend it. It's hard to give away a free kick. But that is a very, very poor start to half, isn't it? Already 2-0 down. But in a way, these games aren't really. These games are only to see all to improve performances, I think, and also see which players will be staying with us next season. So to wait and see what happens next couple of games and how players play. And now Oldham are trying to get on the counter attack again. Quite frustrating to be turned down already. John Warren along for him. It's going to be flicked on by John Stead. Low carry. It's getting pushed and win a free kick for Harrogate. As we are, my stream flagged out. I think we have how many views? 4 now. Brilliant to see. As low carry's going to leave the ball for Warren Burrell. Sorry, George Thompson's going to take it and move that down a little bit. You can see a bit more. As George Thompson's going to take it. I'm going to switch my light on as well. That makes more sense. Let me do my light. There you go. Now you can see my face. Now Thompson's going to put the ball in the box. And it's going to be cleared by Oldham. There you go. Officially confirmed by Sky News. Ed Woodward has stepped down as the vice chairman of Manchester United. Get in, boys. Football fans do have a voice. Who would have thought it? Now Oldham, sorry, Harrogate Town on the ball. Sorry, I was just playing to a message about something. As Lloyd Carey's going to play the ball to Falkenham. To Thompson now. Thompson going to play a brilliant ball to Warren Burrell. He's going to play another nice ball to Jack Muldoon. Muldoon. He's going to swing a ball in the box. It's going to be missed by John Stead. As Oldham are going to absolutely rifle it out of the stadium and onto the main road. It's going to probably smash into a car. As a van's driving past. As Harrogate trying to have the throw in. So going to throw the ball into the box. It's going to be missed by everyone. Thompson's going to pick the ball up. Trying to flick it towards Muldoon, and it's just not falling for him. And it's going to be cleared again by the team in blue. As the team in yellow and black play it back to Joe Cratnell. As he's going to find a poor ball to Warren Burrell. Harrogate Town looking really, really sloppy at the moment. As Oldham are going to try and capitalise on this. I sound really ill. Don't know why, I sound really bunged up for some reason. Oldham now. Number 3. It's going to be cut out by Connor Hall. As Joe Cratnell is going to play it up the field. And out of the pitch. For a throw-in for Oldham. It's going to be left for the Oldham player to take. As Harrogate try to win it back, but they don't, as they give away a free kick to Oldham. Take your time, lads. I think that's going to be Robert, just Harrogate Town hoofing up the field now. It's quite before start the second half, and being honest. As Lloyd Kerry is going to have Connor All going to play back to it. It's going to the ball up the field again. It's really, really disappointing to see. Quite poor as well. As we give away another throw-in. Charlton have scored against Plymouth. This is really, really poor. It's kind of frustrating. There's going to be a long ball cleared and out for Harrogate Town. Throw-in. Let's go quickly check the scores on the doors. I love that saying. As it is currently still Tranmere beating Bradford. And the scores haven't said the same. Watford have beaten Norwich, which means with 3 games to go, they are nearly there. They are very, very close. As Thompson now with a shot, should have played it to, is that John Stead coming in? As now, McPake's going to drive it. Find a bit of space, McPake, cut onto that favoured right foot. Thompson now with a strike, going to be blocked. He's coming with a header again. Looks like he got fouled. Nothing's going to be given. Kerry out wide to Roberts. Back to McPake. Brilliant play from Harrogate Town. McPake is taken down. And how is that? They're going to free kick to Oldham. How is that a foul? This referee is awful. As nothing really else has changed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you're watching the game. There's nothing really to comment on. Harrogate Town have been really, really poor. Now it's going to be cleared at the field by Oldham. Flicked on by Connor All. Lloyd Kerry's going to lose the ball in the midfield, but one back. As Hull City have scored. It's now 1-1 between them and Sunderland. There's lots of videos coming out now on YouTube about how Man City have left the Super League and so have Chelsea, sorry. But yeah, cracking on now with the ball. Go clear out of the field. Brilliant play by Stead. To McPake, who's going to get taken down. That one's a foul, even though I don't really think it was. As Harrogate Town going to quickly reset. There's McPake's now in the box. Loses the ball too easily. And Oldham are going to clear it off him and out for a throw-in. As my nose is really bugged up. Sorry if I sound awful tonight. As we have 34 minutes to go. Hopefully, we can see Harrogate Town get a couple goals back, because it's quite disappointing, this. I know we're automatically safe already, but you want us to try and actually compete and win games. This is quite poor from us. It's Falkenham now. Poor header. Thompson's going to pick up well. Warren Burrell. Needs support here. Going back to Thompson. Thompson's going to probably go across to Lloyd Kerry, who's going to go back to Connor All. Going to go to Roberts. Now back to Connor All. Harrogate Town play around at the back. Kerry. It's Connor All again. He's going to play a back pass, which just goes straight back to Joe Cracknell. Cracknell's going to find Kerry. Brilliant play by Lloyd Kerry to the Cruyff turn to get away from his man. As now McPake's got a lot of space to drive here. Can he find a pass? He's going to go alone. McPake gets tackled. Falkenham! He's gone for the strike. As Harrogate Town have a free kick right on the edge of the area. This is a big, big opportunity, this. To get back into the game. Brilliant run from a Pate. Goes to the shot. Got fouled. Falkenham shot got blocked. It was going to go out to Thompson. And this could be a big opportunity for Harrogate Town to get back into the game, isn't it? Thompson with the free kick. Oldham had a free kick at the start of the game. Chelsea versus Brighton has finally got underway after it got 15 minutes delayed. It's like Falkenham stepping over it as well. But now, George Thompson, this is actually a really good angle for him. Come on, Starman. Half an hour to go. Thompson. With a strike. Saved well by the keeper. Still in there. John Stowe going to flick on. Ball's bouncing. Oldham trying to try and clear it. Only as far as Lloyd Kerry, who's trying to win the ball back. But it's going to... Oldham going to keep it in their corner. So they're going to clear up the field now. We dealt by with Will Smith. But Oldham win the header. And as Will Smith wins another one, Falkland misses the other one. It's Salford now 2-0 against Walsall now. As they're going to try and fight for a late playoff push. As number 24 is going to go out wide. Brilliant tackle by Roberts. Who has had a pretty decent game, to be fair to him tonight. There is a rumour going around that all English clubs have left the Super League. I think it's true, Joe. So it's big news regarding that. And no offence, no matter what, these 6 clubs are still never going to be looked at the same. They're just greedy. They're really greedy. No matter what. So, Oldham. Go for a long throw-in. So the ball's going to go straight back to the keeper for Oldham. As we're about to hit the 60-minute mark. As that long ball from Oldham going to be caught. It's going to be dealt with by Connor Oldham, but Oldham pick up the ball again. They're going to take the time with us now. Obviously, they've got 2-0 lead that they're going to protect. Now, Oldham are going to play it out to number 23. Oldham do play around the ball quite well, to be fair. They just are quite sloppy at times as well. I feel like when they play back to their defence, they just seem to be quite shaky at the back. But they are a decent out-and-out, decent side. And definitely deserve to be playing League football next year. They're going to play it around. As Sunderland are now 2-1 up against Hull City. What a goal that could be for their season. As Cracknell's got a bit of time. He has the ball in his hands. Thompson's free kick was up and over the wall, straight at the keeper though. As Wimbledon have scored against Oxford United, I guess they got a penalty because Oxford had a red card. Oh, I want to see who scored for Sunderland. If it's Jack Diamond, that'd be funny. As Harrogate got a throw in. Will we see any changes from Sam Weaver? Or will he keep it the same as John Stead now has the ball? Gets taken down, nothing's going to be given. Here's Oldham down the ball. I'm going to quickly check Twitter because Joe is saying in the chat that Super League is now officially over. Just got to quickly go and check my Twitter. But yeah, massive story if this is true. Oh my days. One European Super League club owner may put their club up for sale within days. Mental. Trying to see what Joe's. Oh my god, it's all kicking off. The Juventus owner's resigned. It's made. Oh, there's so many breaking news stories. I know I should be focused on Harrogate Town, but there's so many stories coming out of this Super League thing. Oh, this is incredible. Barca are leaving the Super League. This is mental. Let me check TalkSport. Oh, this is crazy, bro. So the stories that are coming out is Juventus' chairman has resigned. Ed Woodward is leaving Manchester United in 2021. And like Joe has said, TalkSport have also confirmed that the Super League is over and all 6 English clubs have left, and Barcelona are looking at the next team to officially announce it. Obviously, there's no official announcement from Sky Sports and all the other reporters, but it sounds like it is coming to an end. The shortest tournament of all time, but also a very, very important day for football, which proves that fans, no matter what working class you are, we have the power. It's our game, and it should never be taken away by the riches. And with the poor are getting the game back, so it's brilliant to see. It's number 24 is coming off for Oldham, who I thought has been absolutely superb. It's like man of the match, 110%. What's his name? I'm probably not able to say his name, but he is definitely my man of the match tonight. He's been incredible for Oldham in that midfield. Looks like it is. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, brilliant performance from him tonight. Is Oldham having another free kick. Is they going to take the time with it? There's so many. This is actually mad. I can't believe the fact we started this stream with literally football looking like it was going to come to an end, to now fans having the power again. It's brilliant. Completely agree, Joe. You hit the nail on the head. It's crazy what football fans can do. As Muldoon has to pick up the ball. Harrogate Town spark a late comeback here. Roberts can lead the ball from McPake. He's going to drive in the box. He's got too many players around him. He needs to find a pass. Finds Falkenham to Thompson. Thompson's got to do something with this. Back to Falkenham. It's going to go to Connor Hall. He's going to try and find Will Smith, but to poor pass again. It's been a very disappointing performance for Harrogate Town tonight, as Muldoon does superbly well to win the ball back. As he finds Falkenham. Warren Burrell finds Muldoon, just couldn't get the pass off, and now Harrogate Town have the ball again with Falkenham. He's asking for options. Find Thompson in the gap. He's going to go back to Kerry. No real options for Harrogate. No real options moving for him at the moment. He's going to go across to Roberts. Connor Hall. Back to. He's going to switch it all the way to Will Smith. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's going to play it to Falkenham. Brilliant pass to McPake. McPake is going to try and find Thompson out wide. It's a very, very poor pass, and that's another big opportunity for Harrogate. That has gone wasted. Very, very, very frustrating. But at least we are safe for next season. That is the important thing. I also think it's mad that I put there. I put there on the screen, as you can see. I put that thing there because I thought it was a really, really important message that Leeds United put out last night. So brilliant to see that is what is going to be happening from next season. As Harrogate Town pick up the ball again with who they brought on. I think Harrogate Town have brought Andrews. I might be wrong. No, sorry, it looked like they brought someone else on as a Falkenham now has the ball. according to my mate Jordan, the guy who scored against us, the Leeds United player. And hello, mother, how you doing? Good to see you in the stream. If you're not up to date with all the stuff that's going on, Man City and Chelsea have been confirmed to have left the Super League. It is rumoured that all 6 English clubs have left, as well as a number of European clubs. It's also rumoured that a European club is going to be put up for sale within days, as well as Ed Woodward of Man United has left, and the chairman of Juventus has also left. So a massive day for football, and a massive day for the fans as we have regained the power of football once again. It's brilliant to see. As Harrogate Town, however, not having the greatest of days, as they're currently chilled down to Oldham at home. But anyway, Kerry going to play it across to Falkland. Falkland going to go to Warren Burrell. Burrell, bringing it past to Thompson. Poor from Thompson, though, who gives the ball away. But to be fair, they do well. And when the ball back, as he's going to pick up the ball again, and he's going to play a good pass this time to Luke Harry. He's going to run a bit. Trying to find John Stead. He's going to flick it on, and no one's there. And again, it's disappointing from Harrogate soon, as Warren Burrell's getting closed down, but has given a free kick away for no reason. A referee's been poor. Referee's giving everything to Oldham. It's awful for officiating. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What's going on? I'm going to quickly check Twitter again, because there seems to be a lot of things happening. I still can't believe what's happened today. The last 2 days have been an absolute whirlwind. Oh my god, Conor McGregor has just put out saying apparently he's thinking of buying Manchester United. When you think it couldn't get worse. Brilliant. That's class. Brilliant. Wow. Just reading Twitter. There's so many people protesting now at Chelsea. Fogden and Fogdad have gone down themselves, so that's class from them a lot. As they're showing the Oldham goal again. Parried by Cracknell, couldn't do anything. He got sent by number 24, who's just rifled it into the goal. It's pretty poor for Harrogate Town, that, to be honest. And it looks like it was going to be a long way back from us anyway. We brought any subs yet? I haven't even brought a single sub yet for Harrogate Town. There's now a long ball from Oldham. Going to be cut out. And I think we have brought a sub on. I'm wrong here. I think Ryan Follerfield has come on the pitch for Harrogate Town. Or am I looking wrong? I'm going to check, but I might have mistaken something then. Surely we've made a change. No. Harrogate Town have not made a single change yet. This is disappointing. Oldham have now brought on 3 changes. Obviously, still got 2 left, with the 5 being involved this season, as they're going to play the ball out wide. Falkland with a brilliant header out, and Oldham having a throw in. Yeah, I feel like this is not really a good game to comment on, to be honest. It's just not a lot has happened apart from the 2 goals for Oldham. It's been a pretty disappointing end. not a really uplifting performance that Harrogate Town wanted to take into next season. As now Oldham going to swing the ball in the box again. It's going to be clear. I think both teams have been pretty poor, if we're being honest tonight. Harrogate Town haven't really taken their chances, but haven't really created a massive opportunity. We just lack that creativity in the final third, as McPake's going to try and find John Stead now. Stead to Muldoon. Muldoon needs to find a man. He's going to find Thompson. Thompson out to Warren Burrell. Burrell's going to swing the ball in the box. Brilliant ball, but the keeper has come and collected it. And with 17 minutes to go, I cannot see Harrogate Town getting back into this game, sadly. As Cambridge have now scored 3, and are now 3-1 up against Leyton Orient. Good turnaround for them lot. Obviously, they were 1-0 down at half time, I think, so brilliant to see them turning it around. No, they were winning 1-0. I mean, great to see them go. I can't speak. Obviously, they took the lead. Obviously, Leyton Orient equalised, but good to see them regain the lead and doubling it now. As Kerry has the ball. He's going to play it back to Connor Hall. It looks like there is going to be a change from Harrogate Town, as someone is getting ready in the stands. Joe Clanton's going to clear the ball at the field. And it looks like the Scottish Aguero is coming onto the pitch, boys. Mark Beck is going to be entering. So it'll be interesting to see how he does. It's Preston now 2-0 up against Derby, and Charlton 2-0 up against Plymouth. Some big goals going in. As John Stead has left the pitch for Harrogate Town, who I thought was playing decent tonight. Hasn't been up to his usual standards. There's a massive mistake by Joe Cracknell at the back. And that is 3-0. Oh, no. That could be a huge... That's a poor goal by Joe Cracknell. Poor touch. And the Oldham player has closed him down. And that is 3-0. He's going to be disappointed with himself. Ball comes back to him from Falkenham. It's a very, very poor touch. And it was too late. He tries to clear it straight onto number 7, who has just got lucky. And for the first time in a long time, Harrogate Town are 3-0 down. When was the last time we conceded 3 goals? Or I don't think they by 3 goals. Oh my. The last time we conceded 3 goals, oh no, we were down by 3, was on the 1st of December, boys. Not great, is it? Not great at all. As now Oldham, I think, are going to go for it. And I can see in this being 4-5-0, if I'm being honest. There's another ball in the box. Cracknell collides with his own player, but just gets away with it. Harrogate Town need to be careful to not go into cricket scores. As we have now 4 games left. 3 in the league and 1 in the cup. Mordy picks up the ball, but it's given away again. Oldham, brilliant football from Oldham this. Muldoon's going to pick up the ball now. Not got a lot of options on. Going to play it to Lloyd Kerry. Falkenham. Warren Burrell. Not to Lloyd Kerry. Oh, and Burrell's given the ball out of play. This is just poor from Harrogate now. This is very, very poor. As now, Muldoon loses the ball again. Oldham have done a really good job on us tonight. Very, very good performance from Oldham. Do look quite shaky at the back, I will admit. But they are a good side. And, I mean, I think it's proven that Harrogate Town need to take chances more. Double changes coming from Harrogate as Edward Francis is entering the stage, and so is Ryan Fallowfield for Warren Burrell. Burrell's going to come off, and it looks like it's going to be as well Lloyd Kerry who is going to enter or leave the pitch for Edward Francis, as Oldham are looking like they're going to make another double change. 12 minutes to go. And Harrogate making that double change. Quite disappointing, to be honest, from Kerry and Burrell, as Brian Fallowfield wins the header and puts out for a goal kick. Oldham going to try and get the game on. Oldham going to start from the back. As they play one long ball through, and Cracknell's going to be there to clear it. Thompson's going to pick it up. He's going to play it up the field. It's quite poor though. It's going to be cut out by Oldham again. Ball in the box, cleared by Ryan Fallowfield. Falcon trying to clear it. Comes out to Oldham again. 10 minutes to go in this game as number 23 just skinned Ryan. Ball across, cleared by Will Smith as Edward Francis is now going to clear it up the field towards Beckett. Harrogate Town break on another double change. We're proper going for this. We're using all 5 substitutions. Clearly Sam Weaver is not happy of how tonight has gone. As Will Smith. So we go across to Ryan Fallowfield, one of the substitutions to Thompson. Ryan's going to make that trademark run. As Muldoon is going to play a very, very poor ball across to McPeg, which goes out for a throw-in. And here we go, another double substitution. Looks like it's going to be... Who's coming off? 23 and 20. Oh, these are Oldham changes. This makes sense. 4 substitutions coming on at once. 4. As Harrogate's should be coming up now. Looks like Jay Williams and Brendan Kane are going to be coming onto the pitch. Looks like George Thompson's coming off, and so is Josh Falkingham. Is it? Josh Falkingham and George Thompson ran over to come off the pitch, but it looks like the staying on for now was a poor bit of showing the Cracknell mistake again. Poor afternoon at the back for Harrogate. Cracknell will not be impressed with himself. As there we go, the substitutions have been made now. Not sure who's come on. Oh no, Brendan Kane has come on, and so is Williams. Not sure who's come off for Harrogate. Looks like it might be Burrell and Thompson. As Keenan has the ball. Keenan in the box. First involvement, brilliant ball across. Ryan Fallowfield with the strike, brilliant save. And the first real chance of the afternoon for a while for Harrogate Town is from the substitutions and a brilliant start. Brilliant ball by Brendan Kiernan. Miscommunication that from Paik and Fallowfield, but brilliant strike. Keeper just parried it and it's going to be cleared out for a corner. But good to see. Ball in the box. It's going to be cleared again. Francis got to deal with this. Looks like he got fouled, but nothing has been given. As Oldham. No, throwing. 7 minutes to go. Will we see Harrogate Town get a goal back, or is it going to stay 3-0? As the Bulls managed to stay in play. There's loads of notifications coming through about Edward Wood leaving Manchester United. There's a brilliant switch from Oldham across. Oh, another mistake at the back and they're in again. And that should be 4-0. That really should be 4-0. But Harrogate Town have got away with it again. Good ball in behind. Mistake by Connor Hall. And just dragged his shot wide. And yet again, Harrogate Town are getting away with murder here. Should be 4-5-0. As Oldham going to clear the ball at the field. So now the ball's going to be flipped. The ball's now in the middle of the park. Oldham going to come away with it again. It looks like they've been given the offside call. Quite lucky because they could have been behind again there. 5 minutes to go in this game. I think Harrogate Town just needs to not concede again. I don't think there's any possibility we're going to actually get a result in the game now. Very disappointing. Will Smith now with the flick on. It's going to be switched cross. But dealt well with by Ryan Fallowfield. They had a quite a good start. Brendan Kiernan trying to find Ryan Fallowfield, but just got caught under his feet and it's gone out for a throw in. Right idea there from Brendan Kiernan and Ryan Fallowfield. There's now Oldham going to try and get underway again. Is that going to be a risky back pass? Is Mark Bett's going to try and close down the keeper? There's another risky pass, but Oldham get away with it again. As they're going to go on the attack again. So it's going to be a foul by Edward Francis. And another free kick given away. It's going to be a free kick to Oldham as an ambulance drives past the ground. As a video has just been uploaded called "People Dying Inside" by Will and E. My expressions right now of this game. Ball in the box. To be cleared. Only as far as a throw in again for Oldham on the left hand side. Brendan's made an alright impact. There's nothing you can really do with like less than 10 minutes in a game, to be honest. Just poor. It's been poor defensively, really, again. I hope we give other players opportunities. Is Oldham now going to put the ball in the box? It's brilliant play by Francis to win the ball, and it's going to be cut out again by Oldham, but again, brilliant tackle to win it back. So it's going to go out for another Oldham throw-in. As I think they know the job is done. And they'll be playing League 2 football next year. So tired, man. As now, Harrogate Town to pick up the ball again. Becky trying to find. Think that is Roberts. But it's trying to play again. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, mate. Now Brendan Keenan with the ball, middle of the park. Going to go back to Ryan Fallowfield. Going to try and find Muldoon in the middle. Going to go back to Ryan Fallowfield. Got a bit of time to turn. There's Brendan Keenan. Keenan back to Fallowfield. Going to go for a ball at the line to... I think Williams. Williams just miscontrolled it. It's a good idea there from Ryan Fallowfield. Alright, I'm going to try and press again. Cracknell's going to come out of his goal to clear this one. He's actually going to clear up the field. But it's going to be dealt well again by Oldham. As we are closing in now on the last couple minutes of the game. I suspect there'll be a couple minutes down in time. If that. As the game is done and dusted already. As Preston are 3-0 up, Wolverhampton also 3-0 up, and Accrington Stanley have scored and taken a lead against Doncaster Rovers. As Harrogate Town have the ball, with Joe Cracknell's going to start again from the back with Will Smith. Rifle will go back to Joe Cracknell. As Harrogate Town playing around with the ball at the back. As Oldham come away with the ball again. And a throw in. 10 seconds of normal time to go. A very, very frustrating evening for Harrogate Town, as they have not played up to the standard they normally do. Oldham scoring one fantastic goal, start of the game, definitely the goal of the match. And then 2 sloppy goals for Harrogate Town to concede. It's going to be 3 minutes of added time. And that will be it. But the big news of tonight, obviously, is going to be that the Super League is folding. With Chelsea, Man City already leaving it. Ed Woodward resigning as the Man United chairman. The Juventus chairman also resigning. And also the rumour going around that all 6 Premier League clubs have left the Super League. So massive news coming out of football, and the right news coming out of football is good to see. So Oldham with a free kick. It's going to be left and cleared. So there's been a goal, and QPR have scored in the last minute against Swansea. That's going to be a massive goal, I think, for Watford, if I'm correct. Let me just check Championship. I think that's a huge goal in the Championship, isn't it? With 3 games to go, Watford have a 9-point gap, and they've got 3 games left, right? If I'm not correct in saying. There's now Kanan's going to come forward, try and find Ryan Fallowfield. Ball's gone behind him. Yeah, Watford have 3 games left. Oh yeah, 1 club could be sold as well. There's another rumour going around. But regarding the Championship, with 3 games to go, there's still a chance Watford can win the league, but they are now 9 points clear of Swansea with 3 games to go. Could be huge in their title race. They need roughly, 2 wins? And they've done it. Obviously, Brentford have a game in hand, so realistically they can climb above to 78 points, which would be that 7-point gap. But yeah, again, like I said, 2 games and 2 wins, and they've done it out of a possible 3. So some big games coming up for them lot. As 30 seconds to go, and Harrogate Town have a free kick. The final attack of the night is going to fall to Edward Francis. If he goes for goal here, I wouldn't actually blame him. Francis is going to lob the ball in the box. A poor delivery sums up Harrogate Town this evening. And that should be that. And there you go. Full time at the Environment Stadium. Harrogate Town suffering the second biggest defeat of the season. If you look at goal margins. 3-0 to Oldham Athletic. Oldham fully deserved the win. And that is that. Hope you guys enjoy and watch the stream. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys very soon for the next game.